assistant viewer. Welcome to ICE OpenFX. I'm Ezra. In this video, I'll be breaking it up from our technical and fundamental to try to understand where we have our next impulsive move. In doing so, I suggest you stick to the video to the very end. So, from our previous analysis on this US 100, we talked about a little bullish move and a bearish continuation. From the last area of mitigation on lower time frame, we will see how market play out. All right, so now looking at what you have here on this weekly time frame, neglecting our monthly time frame based on this weekly time frame. So monthly at the moment is bearish and weekly is also bearish. This show the idea of what order flow. So we have up to 3 time frames that are bearish now. So since we have up to 3 time frames that are bearish, that means we have what a bearish order flow on this US 100 at the moment. So since we have a bearish order flow and our last structure range was this as a lower low and our lower high. So what do we intend or what do we do with what we actually seeing on the chart? We expect more bearish flow in the market. So coming to this time frame, we see market how it went into this little range right here to give us what at the secondary inducement. It gave secondary inducement, traded into internal structure of it, last area of mitigation of it. After the mitigation, it gave us what a structure continuation to the downside. So we see the range structure that is created around this area before going into that range. So after that, now we have broken what a major low right here. All right, so since we have broken a major low right here, going to due to what market is actually creating here or going to lower time frame, we are bearish and we will what expect a little what possible movement to the upside around this area, around the swing low, and here we're expecting what a little movement right here just for what pullbacks to give us what a pullback into this nearest range before a sell continuation to the downside. So going to hourly time frame, which is 4 hours time frame, we see what market actually did right here. This is the area market used in selling. So since we have gotten a break of structure to the downside from this previously right here, which is this, so we expect market to form a range structure around this area. After the range structure, market to form around this area, then we expect a deep retracement into this range. So after the deep retracement into this range, we expect a little pullback at this little range high and immense sell at this and our what SC candle. So these are the two areas we focus on in giving us what a bearish continuation on this US 100. So based on our fundamental, we'll be dropping our fundamental based on US fundamental. You are missing that the long position on US is reducing gradually, just small to show that they are still interested in that long, but people that are interested in that long are reducing. So showing you that there's what weakness in DXY. So since there's weakness in DXY, we'll be expecting what a reversal soonest. But until technical analysis tell us that we are bullish, we are bearish on DXY, we will not what change our bias yet. So that is that on DXY. So on this US 100, the same thing, we follow what market is actually doing. So if you check one of those videos where I talked about this US 100 among it should be good or USD I mentioned this US 100, which is Nasdaq, a buy that will come into place, which is this very move right here. So this was that very buy I was talking about before is sell continuation. So it was very clean and perfect, right? So this is just how you do the stuffs. You just understand what you're doing on each time frame and understand the idea on how market mitigate structure, when to what expect a pullback and when not to expect what a pullback, when to trade a continuation movement and when to expect what market to induce liquidity, right? So This is just the idea of movement of price on this particular pair. So stick to the uh, outlook. I will share you more view on other pairs. So good luck, good trading. See you guys.